The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant takes place in France several hundred years ago. Mathilde Loisel lives in a flat with her husband, who works as a clerk for the Minister of Education. Their lives are not luxurious, but they are not poor, merely simple. Mathilde, however, longs to be rich. She envies her friend Jean, who has a large house and lots of jewelry. One day, her husband brings home an invitation to a ball. He thinks his wife will be excited to attend such a fancy party, but instead she is upset. She complains that she has nothing suitable to wear to such an extravagant occasion. Her kind husband agrees to give her the 400 francs he had been saving to buy a new rifle to get herself a gown. The week of the party, Mathilde seems anxious again. When her friends ask her why she frets, she has no jewelry to wear with her dress. She suggests that perhaps she could borrow something from her friend Jean Forrester. Mathilde goes to Jean's house and picks out a sparkling diamond necklace to borrow.
The week of the party, Mathilde seems anxious again. When her husband asks her why, she frets that she has no jewelry to wear with her dress. She suggests that perhaps she could borrow something from her friend Jean Forrester. Mathilde goes to Jean's house and picks out a sparkling diamond necklace to wear. She and her husband attended the gala and had a fabulous time. She loves amazing and dances all night. Finally, they headed home in the wee hours of the morning. When they arrived home, Mathilde realizes that the necklace is missing. They wonder where it fell off, but neither of them notice the number. Her husband goes out to search the streets, but returns empty-handed. To stall for time, Mathilde writes to her friend that she broke the clasp and is having it repaired. In the meantime, they find another necklace that matches the missing one, but it costs 36,000 francs. Her husband fortunately inherited 80,000 francs from his father, but they will need to borrow the rest of the money. Finally, they have enough to purchase the replacement necklace, and Mathilde gives it to Jean, who doesn't even look at it. The next 10 years, Mathilde's life changed dramatically. They moved to a smaller apartment where she has to cook and clean for herself. She also does work on the side while her husband works multiple jobs to pay all the money they borrowed. After 10 years, the money is paid back, but Mathilde aged a great deal. One day, she sees Jeanne Forestier on the street. She decides to tell her the truth about the necklace. Jeanne is stunned by Mathilde's rough appearance. Mathilde explains that it is indirectly because of Jeanne, since she lost the necklace she borrowed from her and had to pay for a replacement. Shocked, Jeanne confesses that the necklace Mathilde borrowed was a fake, made of paste worth no more than 500 francs.
You let me live. Let me live.
The Necklace, or the Diamond Necklace, also known as La Perrure in French, is an 1884 short story by the French writer Guy de Maupassant. It is known for its twist ending, or should I say ironic ending, which was a hallmark of de Maupassant's style. The story was first published on February 17, 1884 in the French newspaper L'Égalité.
Mattie was born, as if by error of destiny, into an ordinary family. She lives an ordinary life, has an ordinary husband, and never found the need to work herself. And she is unhappy. She craves all the luxuries that she cannot afford. She's going to visit a schoolmate, a rich friend of hers.
Characters. Based on the story, there are two main characters. Mathilde Loisel, the self-centered wife of a clerk who seeks to become wealthy, and her husband, Monsieur Loisel, who is contented as a clerk, and the antagonist, Jean Forrester, the wealthy friend of Mathilde Loisel.
for the plot, we will be explaining the important parts of the story. We'll start with the introduction. So, basically, what happened in the beginning of the story is that they showed who was Mathilde Loisel, which is a middle-class woman in France who wants to become rich. And the couple got an invention to a party.
For the rising action at first, Mathilde Loisel didn't want to go since she wasn't prepared and didn't look appropriate for the party. So her husband gave Mathilde Loisel a part of his salary to buy her a dress for the occasion. And still, she wasn't satisfied, cause she was missing a part of her outfit, which is jewelry. And that's when she borrowed the necklace from Jean Forrester.
When the party has ended, Matilda and her husband decided to go home. When they arrived, Matilda noticed that the necklace she borrowed was missing. And then she started to cry and panic as she told her husband what happened.
You alright? You good? Oh, you poor thing. Okay, it's okay. You'll be okay. Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Okay, 10 seconds.
Here we go. Hey, come here. This can't be here. We need to get this into the kitchen right away. Okay, go. Coming at you, Deb.
Okay, here he comes. Okay, my meal is out. All my ladies still in the dark.
I'll take those. Bathroom break. Bathroom break.
Falling action. Mathilda and his husband bought a replacement of the necklace that cost 36,000 francs. They had to borrow half of the money to fully purchase the necklace. They had to work for the next 10 years to pay the money they borrowed. As of the falling action, Mr. and Mrs. Loisel thought of buying a pretty similar necklace like Jean Forrester, which cost 36,000 francs. They could only afford half because of their savings, so they had to borrow the money to fully purchase the necklace. As 10 years of hard work, they finally paid the money that they borrowed.
All right, then. Yes, we have the song. Much better. There it is. Hello, sexy.
Miss Vile?
Is she okay? She's fine. She needs to take it in. This is her present.
It looks really good. Yeah.
Nope. Okay, you gotta. Nope. Yep.
If you're done, Miss Vile, we'd like to return this to the vault. Miss Vile? Miss Vile.
Yes!
Denouement. Mrs. Loisel and Jean Forster met again after 10 years. They talked, and Mrs. Loisel had figured to tell the truth to Jean Forster that the necklace she borrowed got lost and had to buy a new one. Jean Forster told to Mrs. Loisel that the necklace she borrowed was an imitation diamond necklace and wasn't even real.
The conflict of the story is man versus self because of how self-centered Matilda Loisel is and not being able to appreciate a simple lifestyle.